with tea for two and two for tea. Just me for you and you for me.
Sex a happy camper. He's dancing. We're hosting a birthday tea party. Time to welcome our etiquette expert, Diane Gottsman.
You want to dance, Diane?
Diane's hosting the party for us. Let's be honest here.
Focus,
We did not put this together on Good Day. This is all Diane.
Wow, what a job, Diane.
Thank you. Beautiful.
So happy birthday to Lauren, because I know
thank you. Thank you. Amanda, too, right before me.
Yep, we have birthdays back to back.
All right,
Yeah.
well, happy birthday,
Thank
girl.
you.
So this is for you. And, you know, we got a question from
My
a
birthday's
viewer.
in March, by the way.
Okay, well.
So let's celebrate all of our
sorry.
birthdays.
Sorry, I'll focus.
This is based on a couple of social media posts. We got many.
Okay.
Because people are always interested in tea and how to do it and how, you know, what is right and what is not. And really, everything goes. Nothing is wrong when you're having tea. It's just, you know, we're going to learn a few little tea tidbits today. And the first thing that you start with is the white tablecloth. You notice we have a white tablecloth
Yes.
because that's the most formal of teas. But if your birthday favorite color is green or blue or yellow, so what? Put it out. You know, whatever color you would like, whatever you desire is the main focus when you're having a tea and honoring someone else. So I think the easiest way to set up a tea table is to set it up, so I'm not going to hit you, set it up so your guests can flow through. And if we were having a big tea party, I would put you, Zach, at this end, and I would send Dave, who's not here today, on that end.
Thank
because
goodness.
they are the guest of honors.
I keep Dave away from
so
the chicken tenders.
We're going to get to that.
It'd be like this.
You want to enjoy any of
Whatever,
those.
Diane,
Because
whatever
I'm going to
sound.
ask you to help me because I'm going to be very busy running around doing some last-minute details. So I'm going to ask two friends to help me pour the tea. They are just going to enjoy themselves and walk around and mix and mingle because you're the birthday girls.
Oh, okay.
Now,
All
probably
right,
like this.
like that,
If it's a big setup, you want it spread out, though, so not everybody clogs up at one area.
That's why you have two trays, one tray on this side and one tray on the other.
Okay, yeah.
And so you notice that the tea cup also has a tea saucer. So if you are walking around with a tea cup, you need to have the saucer if you're 12 inches away from the table or more.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And you're,
So bring that saucer with you.
There you go. And when
I feel
you
like a giant with these.
Yeah, when you serve tea and pinkies are down, you're doing it right.
Oh, no,
Oh,
pinky
down?
down.
You're
Pinky
down.
down.
Your pinky should not go up. That's a myth.
Really?
So if you
did not
really
that.
know your tea, you keep your pinkies down.
And you go cheers? Or?
No, you do not
Okay,
cheer.
no cheers. No cheers.
So, okay, when you pour, there you go.
Okay.
You look into and not over the cup, because if you look over the cup, you're going to spill it down your dress.
So into the cup.
Yeah, that'd be
So it's
bad.
into, not over. You always pour with the saucer and the cup. You don't hold your cup out like this.
Oh,
for
okay.
more.
So
I didn't know
hold the.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You always hold the saucer and
Thank
the
you.
cup. You're welcome. You always want to have some nice little napkins that go along with your tea. And, you know, I'm into, everybody knows this, I love decorative napkins. And so
Those are cool.
I think that it shows your personality and it shows the personality of your guests of honor, which are you two today. And these are, so people think that a tea is lunch. You know, or tea is something to fill you up, and it's not.
No.
It's just tiny little
Snacks.
tidbits. It's snacks.
Okay.
It's little snacks. So
Snacks are
little
good.
tea sandwiches, that doesn't mean you jump into the whole tray of tea sandwiches. Dainty little triangles.
So
or
how many am I
rectangles.
supposed to eat then?
Can you take 3 at a time? Or is that bad?
You can have 3. You can
Really, at a
have
time?
10. You can take 3 little ones.
That's not
Start running out of
exactly
hands and be like,
But you have to save room for the sweets. You know,
Yes.
there is, right over here are the scones. It's a little tray of scones. And I would not recommend you put out the whole jars of the clotted cream and the jelly and the curd. I have it
Little
there
dishes?
so people can see what we're going to serve with it. But use little dishes. I love to collect little dishes because anywhere you go, you're going to find flea markets, vintage stores, antique stores, and collect them because you could always use them at your tea table. So do you know what this is? It is not an ashtray.
Filter?
It's not a filter. It is a tea strainer. So when you use loose tea in your beautiful teapot, you strain the tea by putting the tea strainer
on the cup. Oh,
That's,
look at
then you
that.
that's very
strain-
formal.
Oh, I need one of those though.
Yes, and then you strain your tea leaves through the cup. And you always hold the top of the lid just in case it's going to come over. Okay? And it's better to put the leaves in the pot or the tea bags in the pot than to put a tea bag in someone's.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, here is ginger. You can have honey. Honey is a little messy. Sugar cubes are beautiful. They're just dainty. But always have something that people can pick them up with, so they're not having to use their fingers. How's that tea?
Hey, I'm practicing. So I have a conversation. I'm used to holding something.
Yes, and you're holding it properly.
Indeed. Having a fine day.
Now, we have right over here to our right, because we've got mamas who want tea and daddies who want tea, but then there might be kids running around
Right.
too. So we have a little
keep them entertained.
tea over here. And you can fill it up with cocoa, whatever kind of liquid that you would like. But that way we've got chicken fingers over here, croissants, we have donuts. This theme is a stallion-related theme, a little, birthday boy theme. But oftentimes it could be whatever the theme of the child was.
Okay.
Or the big boy.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because you got to keep them entertained as well and give them something to kind of nibble on and sip.
Well, it makes them feel like they're part of the party as well. And because as a host, sometimes you can be, obviously this set is very delicate. It could be fine china.
Yes.
Little hands aren't often the most stable ones.
Enamel. This isn't going to, oops, sorry about that, little horsey. This isn't going to break.
Right.
So they can come and grab and go, and you make it kid-friendly, whatever that is. Just some of these little things, some of these little details on the table may or may not be on your tea table, but it's what you really enjoy doing. It's all personalized. There are no right or wrongs except for the pinky. The pinky up is the pinky down.
And for the record.
Is there something absolutely that you should just not serve at a tea party? I mean, you say there is no right or wrong, but
I would stay away from ribs and, corn on the cob at a tea party. Anything that's going to get stuck in your
stuff
tea.
I like.
Well,
that's the stuff I like.
You're on the Ponderosa side.
Smaller portion sizes.
And so milk and you don't serve cream, you serve milk, even though they would call it cream. But milk and lemon curdle together. So you never, when you serve tea, you serve sugar or honey and lemon, or sugar and milk, but not together because it turns into buttermilk. It's not good.
I didn't know
It's
that.
not good. Yes.
Good to know.
All of these little details matter, little cupcakes, little finger bites. I'm
When
not
do
a
we
big
eat
person.
dessert here? That's what
You
my
can
question
have it
is.
after you finish this plate of
Okay, good.
sandwiches.
And high tea is not a fancy tea, by the way.
Oh, what's high tea?
High tea is really a heavy meal at the end of the day, and that's something that we all get confused by because we think high tea means it's very formal and very dainty and very polished. And really, afternoon tea, which is what we have here today, even though it's morning, is the most perfect. It's the most dainty tea.
Okay.
Formal tea.
I love it. I'm ready to host a tea party.
Oh, and don't forget the little goodies at the end. Everybody gets a goodie at the end. Yeah.
This is my first tea party. How'd I do?
You did great.
Behave myself?
A+.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very well.
I bet you learned a lot.
Yeah, I did.
You can jump into that chicken in a minute.
Oh, I am.
That's what he's going for.
And the desserts.
All right.